Good evening, good day, good afternoon, good people. So today we're going to talk about practicing being celibate and dating. I'm going to teach you on how to be celibate and still date in this video. Okay, the very first thing you must understand is stop using being celibate as a defense mechanism or a negative, or approaching it like you're trying to scare a guy away. This is my take when you're dating and you tell a guy that you're celibate. You shouldn't really open up about your sexual preference or desires or whatever that case may be while you're dating someone. To tell a man that when you're first dating him that you're celibate, it's like you're almost expecting him just to run away. Like, for what? You wouldn't tell this man your favorite sexual position or what you like to do in bed or how you like to do it while you're dating him, so why tell him that you're celibate? That's none of his business. What I suggest you do when you're dating someone, don't even bring up sex. Don't even try to bring it up. Even if it does come up, all you need to let him know is when the time presents itself, we will get to that. In the meanwhile, give yourself and also himself a chance to get to know each other. That's the key. Because the moment you tell a guy that you're celibate, you're already expecting a negative. You're already expecting for him not to call you. You're expecting for him to act different. You're expecting for him to act the opposite of what you really deserve or what you desire, because you've probably been getting that reaction from men anyway. So going forward, don't tell anyone that. Because if you wouldn't tell this same person your sexual desires or what you like to do in the bed for as positions, why tell them you're celibate? So just cut it out. Stop just telling men that you're celibate when you're dating. Get to know each other first. You know, get into a relationship. Then at that point, let them know then. Because you know what? And the reason why this is important, and a lot of people might say, well, no, I should be upfront. I mean, do you have AIDS or something? Like, people treat being celibate like it's some type of disease. Like, that's your choice. You don't have to tell someone that you're celibate. That's something they should know when you guys get that close to each other, so he can know that, you know, hey, I'm waiting to marriage for sex, or I'm waiting to this for sex, or whatever the case may be. When you meet a guy, you need to date him like you normally would date him. If sex come up, you simply tell him this: when the time presents itself, we will get to that. If he brings up sex again and again and again, he's obviously into you for sex. If you follow that first step, it will give you guys the opportunity to get to know each other on an intellectual level, because that's the key. If this man can learn to like you, to understand you, and grow to love you mentally, it won't matter about you being celibate. It won't matter about you waiting to marriage for sex. None of that will matter, because he will be into you. And that's the key. So if you want to practice being celibate, continue to do so, but just go about it a little bit different. I think most women use being celibate as a way to hold up a shield, or the way to hold up a guard to try to see if they can scare him away. You're working backwards. Why do that? Try dating him, and then when the time presents itself, let him know then that you're celibate. That would fix half of the problem why some women are still single and practicing being celibate. That's all you have to do, ladies. That's it. Just don't tell them. Don't tell them until the time is right. And you'll know when that time is right. Until then, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Terry Bams, Facebook at Terry Bams, Twitter at Mr. Bams. And make sure you subscribe, guys. It's very important because I have a lot of information that I have put in all my books that's going to be in all these videos. My family, we're doing great things, and we want you guys to see it. Other than that, you make sure you have a beautiful day, and peace.